I was reading the group Pratham in India has been producing reports about the quality of learning in India over the last, since 2005, 12 years. And in their most recent version, they actually focused on the learning skills of youth 14 to 18 to contrast the abilities of the students with their aspirations. And the report was very depressing, as you might imagine, if you've worked in India. 60% of the youth 14 to 18 wanted to attend college or university. Only 40% of them, when asked the question, girl went to sleep at 10:30 p.m., woke up at 5:30 a.m., how long did she sleep? Only 40% of them could answer that question correctly. So just a massive, massive mismatch between both their accomplishments, because nearly all of these students had in fact gone to school for some period. Over 80% of them had finished grade 8, and they had been inculcated with the aspiration that education is valuable, there was no question about that, but they had, by and large, seen their aspirations betrayed by the actual reality of what they learned. So, now, as I read that, I had many of the same reactions, but no one has actually addressed the title here, Taking Responsibility for Global Education, because all of the children, I have been working on education in India off and on since 1995, and all of the children, 14 to 18, were educated in precisely the period in which I was hoping to play some role in improving quality of education in India, and I have completely failed. I have completely failed because the public education system in India is demonstrably worse today than it was when I first started working on it in 2005. Learning levels have decreased cohort by cohort, and that is part and parcel of India having been supported by and following the apparent advice of all kinds of education advisors from all kinds of organizations and others. So I guess I was going to ask a question, I'm not going to ask a question. I actually think I'm going to take more responsibility for my role in having been part and parcel of a system that has betrayed Indian children.